like usually what I do, okay, right? I didn't see any other targets, so I was just like, okay, I'm gonna try to get these guys, get them all charged. Then I realized there was the Hanzo there, and then I was like, oh, okay, I'm dead. Mm-hmm.
Encore turret. I got their carry. I got their carry.
Get him, Kyle.
He's by himself.
Thank you, Kyle.
I got him, dude.
You're welcome.
Wait.
To die, not only because of the fact that he directly counters your only tank, but because now the Mercy is going to be more with the team, and she doesn't have to actually travel the distance from a pharmacy down to the ground to peel, and Reaper has more survivability than a Pharah. So it's going to be much harder for you now to play dive. So now would be the time where you individually would probably swap to like a bear here.
Shadow, you can watch the stream.
Everybody here, and we definitely would have a second tank. So now would probably be the time. Where
Just go to the party.
Probably,
I was talking to Shadow because he wanted to watch the stream, but it's not. I don't know. It didn't seem like it's him.
Yeah, it's fine. Now would definitely be the time where we would switch you to fair, though. But yeah. So I just want to see how you play, you and this Winston play around this Reaper. That's really what I'm curious about, is your communication and coordination. Oh, I was playing it. Oh, I dig you in just a second. This is kind of funny.
Hey, number this.
Wait, are you playing it?
I never released him now.
I didn't even see it.
110.
Demon to the side, demon to the side. Oh, Winston's on me. Oh my god, I got fucked up.
Reaper.
Winston fucked me up. Let's talk about this for a second. So you are taking this 1v1 with their Zenyatta in the backline. So this is actually pretty good. I kind of like it. So I just want to like analyze what you do in the middle of it. Okay. Why? Let's analyze this step by step. So you get the deflect. He's got 3/4 health. You miss the dash. You hit the melee. But right after this, why did you throw three? Why did you throw primary fire? Why didn't you just alt fire again?
You know, I actually really don't know. I kind of thought that you were low enough and I would hit them, and then I missed like half of them. So then I actually really don't know.
You have a way better chance of hitting 3 like this than you do having like 3 in succession. Because like, especially if a Zenyatta is like strafing back and forth at you, also the biggest thing about it is like,
Shadow, I invited you to the broadcast.
you see how you're kind of having some issues where
You what?
I invited you to the broadcast.
I feel like you get a little too ballsy.
Wait. Oh,
Like,
okay, hold on.
I kicked you to death there. Like, think about that for a second. Like, you've been on top of tanks and you've been kicked to death by a Zenyatta. I'm not saying your positioning needs a drastic overhaul, but maybe just by a few meters, like, or a little bit of distance, you maybe want to try, especially when you don't, like for example, like, you had no deflect there either. And so that was also kind of a big issue. Another way you could have approached this, too, is why not get on the high ground right here? Because you have a much better chance of hitting a headshot if you're looking down, and I actually have a lesser chance of hitting a headshot if I'm looking up. So if you were on this high ground little square, and shooting down at me, you way more than likely would have killed me faster just because the odds of you hitting a headshot are better.
True. I think I know what happens here.
Let's watch this back real fast.
I'm bad.
Oh, I almost have primal. I could have contested if I got primal.
My ult's ready.
I almost have primal. Alright, here's what we gotta do.
No need for like
Like
7
straight up,
seconds.
we need
and he has no
to
bubble.
get a pick with Widow and then dive.
Why not just go up here with your other
That's what we need
DPS?
to do. We need to get a pick with Widow
Get the
and
ping.
then dive.
And
Winston and Mercy.
Probably could have killed the Mercy too. So like you just throw a shuriken and run away.
Blocking.
Oh, Reaper.
You as well.
Yo, Winston.
Get him,
What
get
the
him, punch him,
fuck?
punch him.
I've died 3 times already.
This to me is you not.
Alright, we don't have tank filling up. I'm done, I'm dead.
You went on like a flank route and took a bunch of pot shots this way.
Mm-hmm.
And meanwhile, like everyone just stood in your backline and destroyed your Winston. And you're not. What's worse than that is that you're not peeling and you're not counter diving, so you're not putting pressure on the supports at all. So, like, if you put pressure on the supports, then that forces the main tanks, or forces the off tanks or the DPS to peel for them, or you're just gonna kill them. So, like, you're not doing anything. Does that make sense? You're not doing anything of value because you're not like doing one of those two things. And that was just kind of
And they broke my barrier.
Nick, come back.
Yeah, this is hard. I've got primal.
Alright, I'm gonna switch to Tracer after I ult, and then yeah, I'm just gonna bait out the.
I have coalescence.
Alright, I'm just gonna pop my ult and then.
Gotta wait for a bout. Wait for a bout. And then we can use
I see
bout.
that I have the Dragon Blade here, but I don't remember what I did here.
Diva's up top.
Which one? Left side, right side?
Right side.
Right. Looking for? Nice shot. See?
Reaper's lit.
Alright.
When I ult, can I get
Reaper's
can I get
working on
pocket?
the left.
He was up top on right. Nope, never mind. She's going behind by the Widow. Up there with you.
At the trance.
Winston's little lit.
He was back here. Punisher.
I need help with the Mercy, I can't.
Take the Mercy. While they have friends. So you kind of throw that out the window a little bit. Because by the time trance is over, well, one, you're probably going to get bursted down. Like, you're probably going to get bursted down. Winston in your face, a Reaper right here, and you notice how none of your other teammates are in this field of view? Like, no one is up here to help you. And so you pop Blade, it gets trance, and now all 6 of us are looking at you, and there's no one in front of you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, there's no one in your immediate vicinity to help you.
I think my plan there was to try to bait out the trans, which I think is that why I just immediately ran up there. Was because I was going to try to bait out the trans, and then the team could come in. But what I don't think I realized is that we used a couple ults before that. And we might, I think...
Yeah, like, they had no mercy. So why not just...
Up there with you.
At the trance.
Winston's little lit.
It should have been is you dive down onto the Zen, keep pressuring him, and he's going to have to trance to live or give up the point. So if he trances to live, then boom, you have a free option for a 6k Dragon Blade coming up hot. But you traded the ult for some reason. Like, they had no mercy, so they had no way to effectively heal the Zenyatta and really peel for him hard other than the Winston. And so you blading, you traded an ult for an ult that you didn't have to take that route. You gave his trance value when it didn't have to have any value. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Back here, Punisher, Punisher, Punisher.
I need help with the Mercy. I
So
can't
now you're
protect her right now.
85 and a half a point. This is a good dive. Like, see what I when I was like, target prioritization is really important. Like, the Hanzo and the Genji were like, or Hanzo and the Zenyatta are like super important targets. So like, this is good to me because there's a pretty hectic fight going on here, and I don't hear your supports yelling for help. So to me, it just sounds like we're waiting for something to happen. And so you taking the initiative onto their Zenyatta, I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm on this diva.
You can steal and hit a lucky headshot.
I made Reaper off.
I just died by Reaper, so when I try to contest
my
it,
God.
Okay, so that's good.
I can die. I can do anything in this one.
Yeah, that's GG's on that map.
More.
Yep. I'm trying to call targets and dive on them.
Alright, now, by the way, before we start this, I am in no way a Tracer coach. So, like, this is just gonna be basic shit. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna win with this.
Yeah, I just think like I ran the Tracer because I felt.
Go.
Go ahead.
You what?
I think I just ran the Tracer because I felt that the Genji wasn't like really working because they had like a lot of. They had Winston, they had the Reaper, and it just felt like it wasn't working. So I think that's when I switched to Tracer.
Over here, the big one.
Yeah, the Reaper didn't give you many problems. There weren't many times where the Reaper like one-hit you or even really peeled for his team. Like, you sat on me, on Zenyatta, forever, and the only time I ever got peeled for was the Winston and the Mercy. Like, their DPS never peeled back. So, I think this is probably a pretty good switch, because I think you were having a lot of issues on Genji and really weren't able to get much done because of the stuff that I was kind of pointing out. I think this is an okay switch. I think this is fine. This choice is pretty good this time.
Do the middle one right here, this left one. Or not.
Alright.
I mean, Hanzo. This is a good one. Back. Genji no dash.
Yeah, it's nice. We got a pick already. Let them move to point. They're on point. All of them are on point.
Alright. Alright, push in. Go on the supports.
Fuck, I'm trying to... Son of a bitch, they hit tab more.
The struggle is real. The struggle is real, dude.
Okay, they're running some crazy point-centric shit. Like, we were running some dumb shit this map. So what's really important is that, like, you don't have jack shit for the point. Like, you don't have a point presence at all. You're running a diva who is going to get melted because he has no shield to stand behind. So this guy and this guy even are going, like, this little dick-ass duo are going to do nothing but punish this diva because she has nothing to stand behind. So how can she reliably engage the point? Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
There's no way for her to get within 100 feet of the point without being down to like 200 health.
What we did though was like, because this was the game where like she put 4 DPS mains on the same team, so we just like kind of were like, okay, let's try to run this and hopefully it works. Hopefully I don't know. We were just like kind of like hoping that something would come out of it, and I think that was Shadow playing Diva, because we already had the support, so we were just like solo support, solo tank, see how it goes.
Yeah, that's never really a good call. But really, I mean, honestly, I just kind of want to see you trying to poke and harass to allow some of these other guys to maybe get some shots here. Like, there are different playstyles of Tracer, like all kinds of different playstyles of Tracer. So, like, for me, what I would be looking to do here, or like looking for my Tracer to do here, is honestly just trying to poke the backline and trying to poke, honestly, just anybody here, just trying to be a nuisance to allow, or maybe even working with your Sombra to try and get a hack and then follow up on the hack. And if that all is kind of going down, then this Genji is going to be forced to peel back for his team, or he's going to be forced to take the 1v1 with the Hanzo and try and trade picks. Does that make sense? So,
yeah.
I mean, do you guys have a few options with this comp, but like you really don't because it's so many DPS? What are you doing?
Yeah, you know, right there, that was more of a scout out, okay? That was more of a scout out to see where everybody was, even though the Sonic arrow was down, which I don't think I realized.
That's bad. That's bad. Like,
He was hacked.
I don't think I realized.
Hanzo is right here, and he is taking fire. Like, everyone is looking at him. So why not do what I just said, blink in here, shoot them in the back, they're gonna turn around, he's gonna hopefully be able to get away, or they're gonna all turn around and he gets another hit. So, but instead you just kind of did nothing. You lost all your value.
Go on the supports.
No blink. You haven't shot a bullet yet. Do you see how there's a problem?
He was hacked.
I got-
Or not D.Va, never mind.
Good.
I don't know who I hacked.
Good.
Attack Winston.
That's right.
Get the, yeah, Zen.
1.5.
1.5.
The Mercy?
1.5.
Reaper? I see you. I'm gonna get mech back. I'm gonna try to...
Can I some healing?
I'm
low.
You don't really call for heals that much. It's not like an insult to the
Yeah, hack
support.
this left health pack. You're good on that.
Genji's coming over here.
It makes me feel like I don't do
Which
my
one?
job.
He's low, he's low.
Use one.
One.
You're good. You got it. You got the one I wanted. That's the one I really wanted. If you wanna hack...
One, like, right next to everybody and went and hit a health pack, like...
Yeah, that's actually a habit because that's what I was saying earlier, like how I got so used to like playing like on my alt account and being used to something, and then I go back down here, so I just automatically think, okay, they're not gonna heal me, they're not gonna be good at their job, so I'm just gonna have to grab health packs, and then I just built up a habit, and it's just kind of like never really went away, I guess.
Yeah, it's a really bad habit though because you lose out on time and you lose out on support ultra, so it's like a really bad habit to do.
On that.
Genji's coming over here.
Pretty good tracking.
Which one?
He's low, he's low.
Use one. You're good. You got it. You got the one I wanted. That's the one I really wanted. If you want to hack another one, hack the Omega on our side.
Alright.
The one over here.
Yeah.
Shooting. I forgot
I did
how
have that one hacked, but...
Like that.
Alright.
Weston jumped up. He's up top.
Okay, so the comp has switched a little bit. It's not super garbage anymore.
Garbage.
Well, our comp, your comp is still kind of garbage.
It stayed garbage, dude.
Like, to be honest, like, all of this kinda has... this comp is frustrating as fuck. I honestly would kind of... Okay, so at this point, you kind of need to revert back to what I was talking about earlier. Is you need to go back to diving the supports and the Hanzo, because what's gonna happen is, let's say that this is the red team and they're the R, right? And you're the blue team over here. Their front line of him, and him, more than likely are gonna dive you. Okay? They're gonna try and dive him, they're gonna try and dive him or fucking her and him, whatever. And in your back are gonna be these three. Hanzo, Zen, and Mercy is gonna be kind of in the middle, if that makes sense. Unless she's hot garbage, then she's gonna be like way up here for some reason. So what you either need to be looking to do is peeling for these guys when they jump in. So you're right here. You need to be looking to try and take flank angles on them and try and peel for them and take them out. Or you need to be looking to hit their backline back here. And because if Zen and Hanzo are just letting go shots onto the point, then they're going to do massive damage. So you kind of have two options of which your team has to understand. Because if you're setting up, if you're the blue team, right, and you're setting up similar to how they are, in the sense that, like, you have, you know, your Zen and Mercy, and, you know, you like let's say you have your Zenyatta, your Hanzo, your Mercy, you know, your tanks and shit up front. Are you going to set up to where they are going to peel for your backline? Are they going to turn around, or are they going to counter dive in and try and take out their backline? Like, it's kind of like a team-based play style. Is that something that we're going to talk about? So, like, but I'm just kind of letting you know that, like, counter diving or anti-diving is not
Weston
like,
jumped up. He's up top. Winston's up top.
You got Mercy?
I'm going for it. He's going behind you
pushing.
guys. He's on point. He's on point.
He was hacked. I have EMP.
Alright.
Zen's one. Over there in the room. Was that a oof?
Okay, that, like,
Going for it. He's going behind you
pushing.
guys. He's on point. He's on point.
You attacked.
it's like 5 shots in that clip.
I have EMP.
What I was said about
Zen's one.
I'm going for it. He's going behind you
pushing.
guys. He's on point. He's on point.
You attacked. I have EMP.
why did it take you dying to say Zen's one?
Why did it take me what? Say it again?
Huh?
What? Say it again?
Why did it take you dying to him for you to then yell Zen's one?
Cause
You didn't say a word that whole fight. You didn't say who you were on. You didn't say shit about it. You didn't say that he was low. You didn't say he was alone. You didn't say anything about it. Until you got Dome Rock.
yeah, cause I thought I was gonna be able to kill you until you dinked me around the corner, which just ended my life.
I know, but like, if you had called it and got a little bit of help, you would have won that. Like, if your Sombra had, like, sack tapped him or teabagged him in the face, he would have died. Like, that's all you had to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because his positioning was really bad, that's why.
Yeah, he actually got dived by that Winston the entire game, and I was just like, dude.
Oh my god, I got fucked up by Winston.
Can't really do that.
It's fine that you died though, because at least we got points. We're getting, I can drop bomb if we need it.
Okay, I walk in.
Why didn't you go?
I actually don't know. I think we all backed off, actually. I think we all backed off the point right there.
I mean, kept contesting to try and get as much percentage as possible.
And then just get destroyed.
Yeah. They've got a lot
If
countering.
you cap the point with
the barriers
67%,
and
they're gonna
shit like
have
that.
another very good re-engagement or two. So,
I mean, I can maybe switch to jump pad, but...
My problem is Winston. Winston just comes straight to me, hits me twice, and I'm done.
I'm gonna EMP them.
why?
Alright, let me know when you're gonna do it.
Now.
Get Winston. Nice.
Okay, so let's watch this. Like, this confuses me a lot, man.
Alright, let me know when you're gonna do it.
Leafson alone.
Now.
The rest of his
Get
team
Winston.
is behind that
Nice.
line.
Get on point.
Like, Leafson alone drops his bubble, I think.
I got, okay.
Eva got knocked off, man.
What's up? I think there's a bed. You got it? Everything alright?
I mean, I can maybe switch to jump pad, but...
My problem is Winston. Winston just comes straight to me, hits me twice, and I'm done.
I'm gonna EMP them.
Alright, let me know when you're gonna do it.
Now.
Alright. I guess we gotta do the dishes now, shit. Anyway, alright, so he leaps in, right? No leak, no bubble. Your Sombra EMP's the point, so he, like, in theory, should one-clip the Zen. Because Zen AMP only has 50 HP. So, like, why not just focus him? Like, he's right here. His whole team is, like, on the point. Like, you could easily put a few clips into him and kill him. But you, like, opt to turn away, and I think he picks your diva. I think he picks this person right here. Because you didn't help. Like, yeah, no, he picks Zill. That's who he picks. And then I think he even goes further. You got the nice one clip, but he's now killed 2 people when you could have killed him.
True.
I got, okay.
Eva got knocked off, Matt. She's dead.
Winston on me. Oh, Winston, you got fucked. Oh, Winston got fucked.
Nice you.
Yeah, you in the point because of a massive diva block, but
That was a good combo, by the way. Good combo.
Yep.
So, like, right now, we have 78 to the point, right?
yeah.
If I recall correctly... Actually, no, that's not what happened. That's a different map. Because when the Winston... Okay, when the Winston dived in, when they killed both people, right there, I was figuring that they wouldn't die, actually. But obviously that was wrong. So I was going to go in and get more picks than the Winston got. And he ended up dying in the end. We capped the point. but we lost 2 people, and then I'm pretty sure they come back. Well, you guys come back with like all your ults and just wipe us, if I'm correct.
Probably. Like, that's probably something that does happen. I haven't seen us ult like at all yet. The thing about it, like, is losing those 2 people was kind of important. Like, you guys won the point. Like 78. I think. What did we have? 28. So, I mean, even if we ult, we have 28, right? I can't like see because
Watch out for Winston or for the Zenyatta right click.
But if we ult and use everything and win the point, you guys are gonna have a retake opportunity. 100%. So.
Oh yeah, and by the way, I baited you here, dude. Alright, I got him the trans.
Hey, they're all pushing.
I don't know why you opted for that though. You're.
She might have.
Let's talk about this. You blink in. So you get massive damage on this first clip. Blink in, don't melee. Well, I don't know why you didn't melee. You could have just melee. Melee is 35 damage, and I think I had like 50 HP or some shit. So the melee in there, recall, and then you could have finished him off. But you pulse, wasted your ultimate, and so this is like another instance of where you're trading ultimates in a really bad way. You can trance through pulse. Had you stuck me, I would have hit triangle and lived. And I was going to hit triangle anyway because I was one hit. So had you just forced out my transcendence or killed me, you make out on top with your ult. And you make out on top no matter what. Because you don't use your ultimate and you kill me, I'm dead at 83% and you're going to win the game. Because they're down one of their players, you can push them. Or you can just hold the point because you know that they're not going to be able to re-engage because he's on a 10-second respawn. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But instead, you blink in, get me one, and throw pulse, even though you know he has transcendence. Like, that doesn't make sense.
They use trans.
Yeah, everybody's in here now.
You attacked.
He's in.
That's it.
On point. Diva has bomb.
They res Zen, they res Zen.
Using Dragon Blade. Where's he? I'm dead. Alright, these levels just creep up.
I'm gonna try to.
Creep up. Be careful. Careful. Don't get picked off. They're pushing you guys. Be careful.
Winston on me.
Alright.
Enemy contact.
Winston's coming in.
Nice.
Any heals?
Nice.
You have ult, be careful.
There's Zen's half.
Yeah, they still have Diva bomb. Don't get blown up by that. They don't have any bubbles. Protected.
I don't think they got the hint.
That was terrible. Never mind.
I can't protect you, Mercy. I'm trying. Yeah, there's nothing much I can do. I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna get you back.
Dude, I can't do anything when Winston's on me, bruh.
Exactly as I remember, dude.
I have EMP again.
We don't really have like right players right now.
Yeah, we don't have
Come on,
this.
somebody needs to hop on the point. Somebody needs to hop
I'm
on the
gonna die
point.
immediately though. Yeah.
Yeah, my fucking keeps giving me some
Use EMP. Or not EMP. Diva bomb.
So, we'll
I tried to touch one.
I'm in it, bruh. I'm in it.
Switch a couple people.
Never mind, I'm out of that shit.
Yeah, like I said, it's me solo
hopefully you
tanking.
can improve on that. Like, coming up
We need somebody to play another thing.
Stop all this stuff. So, do you think what I told you is helpful?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this is gonna
I'm
be
just like, I think most of my, like, half of, well, not most of it, but half of it comes from me being so used to, like, wanting to do stuff on my own, I guess. I'm gonna go to match chat. Like, kind of like a lone wolf. So
I understand that. Like, that impulse, you know, you kind of understand that it's a team environment, so, like, and especially as a DPS, like, you calling targets is going to be really important. Because target callers are most of the time DPS players, because they understand what's one and what's not. Like, what's one hit, what's not one hit, because, I mean, they're fucking hitting it, so... you need to get more vocal, like, to your team about what's low and what's not low. Because that's going to be important in the following weeks.
Anyone on their team?
Yeah.
Hello?
yeah, I'm here. I'm just listening.
Okay. Cool, yeah, I'm setting up. But I hope some of, like, the basic individual, like, tips that I gave you on, like, how to do this XYZ thing, like, helped you out. I'm going to give you your face there. I really want to watch the Junkrat too, though, because Junkrat is probably like the meta so far. So I really just want you to be a flex, like whatever we kind of need. Like I want Baka to be our hit scan, and you kind of be a flex, just a jack of all trades kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
So just maybe start working on that. Maybe like work on your Junkrat, work on your Pharah, because those heroes are going to be pretty good pretty soon. So
yeah. I think like I think the Horizon and the other VOD after this one, I think they both have like a pretty decent amount of Junkrat in it, so we get to see that.
Cool. All right, man. Well, I gotta go and prepare some stuff. So I'll see you later.
All right. Well, looks like that's it, chat. So Snarlex Gaming or Shadow Falcon, I don't know which one of you is watching. That is it for my VOD review. You're still here, Lowell? Alright, well, that is it for that. I mean, if you want, honestly, Shadow Falcon and me and you can just watch a couple videos and we can go over them together if you want to. Like, just, like, see, like, learn off each other, you know what I mean? I can invite you to a party if you want. But I'm going to take my laptop into my other room real quick. And then I'll invite you back to the party if you want to actually do that. Because it actually seems pretty fun. Yo, Shadow.
Hey.
Yo,
What?
huh?
What?
Were you watching my broadcast?
Yeah, I watched it. It was grainy as fuck, but I watched it.
Alright. I know you probably couldn't see all the stuff he was marking onto the video, but you still probably were able to hear him.
Yeah, I heard it. I think it's hilarious that you got to see my solo tanking career.
I know. I was just like, the entire game, I was just telling him, like, you know, we had a noob on our team. We had 4 DPS. Like,
I mean, you gotta deal with what you're dealt with. You know what I mean? Like, you know, if you're dealt, it's just like in comp, really, in that regard. Because like, if you think about it, the team is still new to us. So like, going into it, you gotta automatically think of it as competitive and be like, well, this is what they've given me. You know, like a boosted Sombra player and like, you know, like a whole bunch of DPS players.
A boosted Sombra.
A hacking Sombra player, boosted. But no, I mean, I think he's gonna be very helpful. I think like the only problem with me is like I just downloaded Share Factory, but the thing is like the PlayStation told me my internet wasn't strong enough to like broadcast it and like share it out. So I don't think we could do it effectively. So I think it's just gonna be a matter of him watching me and stream and kind of like seeing what I can do on them.
Well, yeah, you want to go over like some of the videos, like, you know, like learn off each other.
I mean, I don't have any videos.
No, I mean I have them on. Like I'm okay.
I mean, I looked at them, but it's hard for me to really learn anything because the only time I'm really seeing what I'm doing is if you're looking at me or something like that. Like it's fine. Like I think it's better if I learn straight from just playing in like Scrum.
Yeah, but I mean, like, we learn off of each other's playstyle. Like, okay, like, say I was doing something in a certain situation, you can give me, like, your preference on that, what you would do in that situation, I guess.
Well, I mean, like, it's like you said, it's really comp dependent, and like Tracer has 3 different styles of play.
Yeah, hold on, Night
And
Assassin.
yeah, it all depends on the comp. Like, it depends
Wanted
on
to
what comp
notify
you
you
have
that I
and
was
what
here.
type of like play style you're going through with the team. Like right now, Tracer dive, like the style where Tracer straight up dives on supports and stuff like that, like what he was talking about, is only good if they don't have a Bridget. If they had a Bridget on the other team, you've been destroyed instantly. Like, as soon as you got on Zen, Zen would have got armor, he would have basically been a tank, and then you would have been shield bash and probably killed. If not, you would have had to just run away. But the style of playing with your team is a lot better because you play with your team, you have more support, and they can supplement like the damage. You're almost playing like a Genji style of Tracer when you do that. Because you're basically trying to finish off kills and look for anyone that's isolated themselves or that's out of range of being killed. So, I mean, that's really it. I mean, you can look at different styles. Like, and then the other style is playing like SPB, which is basically if the other team has a Tracer, you're basically focusing on that Tracer or taking out those flankers, so your backline is secured and all that good stuff. But anywho, like, yeah, if you want to play, I climbed back up in Platinum by the way by myself.
You did? Nice.
I just did it because I felt like I could and I did, so it was fun.
I mean, if you want to duo, we can duo.
Yeah, if you want, we can, sure. I'm gonna go get something to drink real quick though. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to grab me like a little something to eat, and then I'm just gonna put this computer back on the charger. And you can join the party. I have the party open right now, so you can join the party if you want to join it.
Yeah, I'll join the party and I'll just go and get me a drink real quick, but I'll be back. But I'll see you soon.
Alright, I'm gonna leave the call. Alright, so Night Assassin and what you call you guys there?
Yes.
Alright.
I don't know about Onion.
I was just reviewing a couple VODs with my friend, well, with my coach, I should say.
Oh, Shadow? I was confused on who you were talking to.
I'm here. Well, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna get something.
Yeah, I was talking to him on Discord. Hold on, give me a second. I'll be right back.
I've become less competitive, but I'm still good at playing competitive.
So, dudes, it is Friday, May the 18th, which is what that is in the Terra Tech world. The beta multiplayer is now available. I have been waiting for this day. I started playing this game. I was plugging the devs every single day. Make multiplayer. Make multiplayer. Beta multiplayer. We're going to be checking this out in a little bit. Before we do that, let's hop back in our campaign. I don't remember where we left off. I don't remember. Oh, and also, dudes, again, if you guys want me to continue this series on, don't remember this? I believe I loaded in the wrong one. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, this is our world. But like I said, dudes, if you want me to continue this series, keep hitting the like button down below. Last video has like over 70,000 likes, which is insane. So keep up the support, keep hitting the like button, I'll keep uploading these. That's up to you. So, before we go check out the multiplayer, trying to figure out, oh yeah, okay, so this is what we were doing last week. Remember, we have access to this inventory now, and I have these giant wheels. So if I can get 3 more of these, we can upgrade our Russell. So that's what I'm going to be doing this episode. I want to get before we go check out multiplayer. So there's missions over here on this board.
Alright, I'm back. I just downloaded Share Factory, yay.
You haven't ever downloaded
Feels
that?
good.
Novice Harvester, and remember,
Yeah, I
whenever
haven't
we
really
do
been
these missions,
into like
we
sharing
don't
shit.
Okay. Hello?
Ew. Why are you not?
Why
I'm
am I
so
not?
confused. My friend list is so weird. My friends list is so weird. I don't understand it. Like I don't see you at all on my friends list.
Oh, it's because I'm on
Did
Share
you
Factory still.
did you unfriend me? Well, even still, like it still would show up you offline.
I was about to say, like, what do you mean? What do you mean, dude? No, I wouldn't unfuck you, man. You too good of a friend. Alright. Mm-hmm. Hmm?